Hi guys, welcome to Krityum and Krityum Handmade. We post DIY, tutorial and product review videos on sewing, knitting, crochet, wire jewelry and more right here on our YouTube channel. So if you are interested in any of these crafts, come join us and let's make stuff together. Hi guys, we are very excited to show you our new hand dyed yarns, and this is the first batch, first ever, and we would like to showcase these through our YouTube channel. So all of these yarns, in fact most of these yarns are on our Etsy shop now, so you will be able to buy these immediately. And if you are following us on Instagram, as a thank you for our first 100 subscribers, we have put out a coupon code of save10. All details are on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, so if kindly look at that and take advantage. The coupon code is valid till the end of the month. So first and foremost, I will take you through all the yarns and colorways that we have, and I will showcase all these yarns on close-up through this video. So hope you like it. So the first yarn is this. This is our sock superwash base, and the colorway is called Adu. It's after the peach fruit, and you can see I have tried to capture all the colors of the skin of the fruit. To give you some details, it is a 437 yard skein and it weighs 100 grams fingering weight, and you can use US 2 to 4 or 2.75 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter needle for this yarn. The contents of the yarn are 75% wool and 25% nylon. So that's the Adu colorway. Next up is our 100% BFL DK. You can see the tones. It's in the Nimbu colorway, and you have 100 grams in this yarn skein, and which is 246 yards or 225 meters. That's the close-up. Again, it's a BFL DK skein, 100% wool. Then we have 100% alpaca, and this is fingering weight yarn, 200 yards per skein, 50 gram skein. I'm trying to look at any other details that I would like to give you. Of course, the colorway is Haryali, which means greenery in Hindi, which is my native language. And if you can see, these are greenish tones. Your camera might show them as bluish, but it's actually greenish, and it's very soft yarn, very soft, scrumptious yarn. So that's our 100% alpaca base. Next up is superwash merino fingering in the Neel Kamal colorway. As you can see, let me pick up one skein and show you. If you can I don't know if the screen is going to capture, but you'll see purplish, pinkish, bluish tones in this skein of yarn. It's a 50-gram skein, and it has approximately 185 yards of yarn. So if you can see, there are pinkish and bluish tones, pinkish, purplish and blue tones in the skein, and I have 4 skeins of this in the shop. In fact, 5 skeins. Next we have superwash merino sport weight yarn, and this is in the patjhad colorway, which means fall in Hindi, and you will see the fall colors, fall leaf colors on this skein. Hopefully the camera is capturing the colors. And I have 2 skeins of this. And this is 100% superwash merino in the sport weight. Each skein is 100 grams and it has 225 yards of yarn. Then we have 100% BFL sport in the lolly colorway with these 2 skeins. And if you see, it's not actually red, it's a carrot or carrotish red, I would say, a peachish carrotish red. I'm not sure if the camera is capturing the color. It's a bit lighter than what you see on the camera right now. Each of these 2 skeins is about a little more than 100 grams. So total these 2 skeins are 231 grams, and in total they have from 450 to 500 yards of yarn for these 2 skeins. And I have these up in the Etsy shop. Again, this is 100% BFL sport weight in the lolly colorway. The next one I'm particularly excited about because it's my favorite color. It's 100% superwash merino fine sport weight in the sindoor colorway, and here are the skeins. I have 4 skeins of these, and it's a red tonal yarn. I'm not sure if the camera is going to capture all the red tones, but there are darks and lights. Maybe if I bring it closer. Yep. So there are darks and lights in this tonal yarn. Each skein is similar, and what you need to do with tonal yarns is alternate the skeins so that you don't get pooling. And since this is such a nice red bright color, I'm sure you are going to love this for your projects. I have 4 skeins of these up in the Etsy shop. Each of these skeins is 100 grams, and it has 225 yards approximately of yarn. And I've already told you it's a superwash merino sport weight base. So that's that. This one I am also excited about. It's a huge skein of yarn. It's in the jamun colorway on merino-bamboo fingering weight yarn. And you see all the gorgeous tones. It's such soft yarn, silky because of the bamboo and merino blend. And I shall give you the percentage. It's 65% merino and 35% bamboo. It's a 220 gram skein with approximately 1120 yards, and it'll make a gorgeous shawl. You can see, I'm just trying to capture all the tones of the yarn here. It's the jamun colorway, as I said, and jamun is a fruit that we find in India, and unfortunately I don't find it anymore in Canada, and I really miss it. And it's like a berry, and it's almost all these tones, maybe darker as well, but yeah, if you see all the tones of yarn on this, it's a gorgeous skein of yarn, and hopefully you will like it. Then I have superwash merino worsted, and this skein is in the colorway Wild Pansies. And if you can see, I'm not sure if the camera is capturing, but it has purplish and yellowish tones in, and it's a worsted weight yarn base, 100% superwash merino. To give you the details of the skein, each skein is a 50 grams and approximately 175 yards of yarn, and I have these two skeins up on the shop. So that's Wild Pansies. Here are another couple of skeins in superwash merino worsted, and this is the Thumbs Up colorway. Thumbs Up is a cold drink that we get in India. It's now owned by Coca-Cola company, and I believe they have to give some kind of royalty to Thumbs Up, so it's really hard to find, but I did manage to find it in Canada as well in some places, and it's I think it's the best cola drink I've had till date, although I'm a fan of Coca-Cola too, but Thumbs Up is even better, I believe, but it's hard to find it. So this is the Thumbs Up colorway. You'll see red, brownish Coke tones in this, Coca-Cola tones in these two skeins. And to give you a breakup, it's again a 50 gram skein with 175 yards of yarn. So I have these two skeins up in the shop. Next up is Moody Skies, again in 100% superwash merino worsted. Colorway again, as I said, is Moody Skies. You can see I've tried to capture the different tones of red and blue that you can see at dawn or at dusk, and I think it's a very pretty colorway, and I think I did manage what I was trying to achieve through this colorway, and it's gorgeous, super soft skein. Again, two skeins of 50 grams each with 175 yards approximately in both the skeins, and these two are also up in the shop. Another one in superwash merino worsted. This is just one skein, 50 grams, 175 yards, and it's in the Tota colorway. Tota is the Hindi name for a parrot, and Indian parrots are a bit different from the ones that you see around here in Canada or US, and I've tried to capture the various tones of their feathers, and I believe I've captured them quite well. I hope you like this yarn. Again, it's the Tota colorway up in the shop right now. It's one skein only of 55 grams, 175 yards, and it'll make a gorgeous hat for somebody you love or for yourself maybe. Next again, superwash merino worsted, and this is in the Hari Mirch colorway. Hari Mirch is green chilies, and I've tried to capture all the tones here, some dark, some little medium, light, and I have these two skeins again, 50 grams each, 175 yards. I'm trying to move the skeins as I tell you about them so that you get all kinds of tones through this camera capture, and hopefully you will like these. Again, this is very soft yarn. The base, I was lucky enough to find very soft bases for my yarns, and hopefully you will love these for your projects. Another gorgeous superwash merino yarn in the Genda colorway. Genda is the name of the marigold flower that you might have seen. It has orangish and yellowish tones in it, and I don't know if this camera is capturing them quite well, but there. So it's orangish and yellow tones, and it's one skein. It'll make a gorgeous hat or a pair of fingerless mitts for someone. It's gorgeous. It's like brownish, orangish, reddish, yellowish, all kinds of tones going on here, like the marigold flower. Again, this is a 50 gram skein with 175 yards approximately of yarn, and it's in the Genda colorway. Next up, I have 2 skeins of superwash wool-nylon sport weight yarn. I haven't named this colorway yet, but maybe I'll do so in a few days. It has bluish, greenish, yellowish tones, some white natural tones as well, and it's gorgeous. And again, it'll be great for some fingerless mitts or maybe hats or even socks. Perfect. Very soft yarn. It's let me tell you, 75% wool and 25% nylon. And those are the 2 skeins. So those are all the yarns from my first hand dyed batch update for Etsy, and hopefully you will like these. Be sure to follow us on Etsy, on Instagram, on Facebook or Twitter, all the social media, so that you may get future updates for our shop updates on hand dyed yarn and other stuff. We have 2 shops, as you might know. One is the handmade shop where all these yarns reside. It's krityumhandmade.etsy.com. The second one is our supplies shop. You will get home decor items, fabrics, and lots of other stuff that we have curated. My sister has curated from Indian artisans. She travels quite a bit and she has a lot of contacts with the local Indian artisans, and she tries to get a lot of eye-catching and useful items for us for the shop. And that shop's URL is krityum.etsy.com. So be sure to like us and follow us on through the social medias. We also have a new Facebook group which is Krityum Makers. You can come join us there. We can give you exclusive discounts and shop updates, first looks at some of the items that we work on and curate. So be sure to follow us on these media, and hopefully you will like and love what we make for you. Namaste.